Hello and welcome to Let's Talk Sports live stream watch along of the Northern Ireland Open Final of 2022, and we are live from Waterfront Hall. And yes, we probably are literally there. I can't remember. I haven't looked outside the window in quite a while. But me and Stuart are having our pints of Guinness and having a packet of Tatoes or whatever you call them that they have in Northern Ireland ahead of this big final. Could he be bringing it home yet again, Mark Allen, after he won it 12 months ago? But at the moment, he is neck and neck with Zhou Yuelong from China, who is level with him at 4-4. Funny enough, before the afternoon session had finished, Mark Allen was actually 4-1 down, but he has won the last 3 frames of this match to get it at 4-4, which gave them both a couple of hours rest to just rethink how they're going to play this evening. And Zhou Yuelong might probably feel like he is on his own out there up against Mark Allen and his locals watching him and supporting him, hoping that he brings home the trophy yet again. Anyway, I'm Jamie Davis. Alongside me is Stuart Davis. Stuart, how are you?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. Very good to be back on the watch along with you, and really looking forward to this snooker.
I was going to say we know that this is the best of. Actually, is it the best of 9? Is it first to
Oh,
9? I know it's best of 17 frames, but is it first to 9 or first to 10? That means 9, doesn't it?
it'll be. But is it 17?
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be 9 then.
Oh, I've got my. I'll have to change my predictions because I put 10-9. Sorry, 10-8. Let me change that again. But yes, it's the first to 9 frames, not 10, folks. So if you do leave after 8, well, actually no. I'm glad we told you all that because that would have been a bit awkward. But no, I'm going to change it to Alan winning by 9 frames to 8. And Stuart, what is your new prediction?
That'll be 9 to 8 as well, but the other way round.
So Yuelong to win by 9 frames to 8, according
Well,
to Stuart.
that might be a bit of bias because I'm quite a big fan of Zhou Long.
I've not watched. You know what? I've never actually watched him before. So what can we expect from him, Stu?
He's quite an exciting player. He does like his little trick shots and his long shots, but Roddy was touching on it earlier. Is like his problem is if he misses a shot, it gets in his head. Like
Yeah,
he can't let it go. He was like in complete control at 4-1, and he like missed a simple shot, and then he couldn't seem to let go of it, and he couldn't get back into his rhythm. So it was probably a good time to get the break for him. To be fair.
yeah. I was gonna say because I mean to be 4-1 up. I mean you're thinking everything's going spot on for you, don't you? But
Yeah.
this is the thing with snooker matches. They're not sprints. They're marathons, and maybe the last 3 frames that Mark Allen has been able to win, he might be able to use that as a pressure on his mind to tell him, I'm back with you now. I've been here before, you haven't.
Yeah, definitely.
So we're just waiting for the match to begin again. It is around 7 o'clock that they start. Do get in touch on the live chat page. We'll read out your messages. Like Pepper here, who, in all fairness, they must have put this before we made the mistake as well, which is saying 10-7 to Mark Allen. But I think we get the gist. Let's say you're putting 9-6 instead. That would make sense. So that's do put in your predictions. We'll read them out. We've got on the poll as well. So far, 36 have voted for you. Mark Allen at 69%. Zhu Yuelong is at Yuelong is at 31%. So Mark Allen, the favourite at the moment, the home favourite. Can he bring it home? As you can see on your top left corner of your screen, both players have faced each other in the past. It's not a long rivalry because they've only played each other twice, and they've both won a match each. So they've both been in that position. Of course, our last stream that we did in the snooker was the Hong Kong Masters final just a few weeks ago, where Ronnie O'Sullivan beat Marco Fu against the home favourite there as well. So maybe Yuelong might have been inspired by that, or to take something from that to maybe win this tonight. Who knows? But also, Ronnie O'Sullivan lost in just his second match of this tournament earlier this week. So not the best for him. And Judd Trump also lost on the same day.
I was saying Mark Allen's had a couple of good wins, hasn't he? Because he beat Neil Robertson, didn't he? He knocked out Selby.
I tell you what, Neil Robertson he's such a near man at the moment, isn't he? He's always up there, no matter what.
Yeah, and he just seems to like fall away at like the semi-final or the fight.
While the players are coming out onto the stage. They've had at least a couple of hours since the last session. I must admit, we'll have to go to the Welsh Open next year, Stuart. It's in Llandudno.
Oh yeah,
this time.
100%. Oh, nice.
Yeah, they've it looks as though they've moved it. And Llandudno, which is venue Cumbria, it must have impressed them with the other tournaments that they hosted for them. They hosted the Scottish Open, let's not forget, earlier this year, I think it was. Mark Allen just about to come out. Is it me, Stuart, or does Mark Allen look like he's lost weight, particularly on his face?
I think he has. He does look a bit slimmer.
And I'm sure for Mark Allen that maybe he's changed his diet. Who knows? Maybe he's not. I'm not saying he doesn't exercise, but maybe he's just started to maybe go to the gym a bit more and focus on his health and well-being, which I'm sure is important when you're playing a sport like this.
Yeah, but I've been to that Llandudno to like do snooker before now, so quite a good place.
Well, here we go then. Hands shaken. Let's get down to business, Stuart. Which I'm sure you've always dreamt of me saying that to you.
Been waiting, but yes.
Well, here we go then. Yuelong to break. And he's got it in between the brown and the green. Hits the rack. Does it get it decently behind the yellow? Yeah, not too bad. It's just on the top cushion pretty much to the left of the yellow.
I think you're about 2 minutes ahead of me.
Oh, am I?
Yeah.
Have you got Bet365?
Oh, you on that, are you?
Watch on that. It should pretty much be around the same time.
Nice, I would do that.
Yeah. They're normally always quite close to the action, if that makes sense. But Mark Allen's just played it into the reds and brought it behind the yellow, this time a little to the right. He goes and sits back down.
Yeah, the referee reminds me of a Disney character, and I can't think which one it is.
I can't remember his name, this referee. He's been around for a while. I remember he did the UK Championship final like 10 years ago. I think he's done the World Final as well a few times. I think when me and Stuart did the World Senior Final back in May, which is normally on straight after the main World Championship in the Crucible, he was there in the final. Oh, and yet again he's doing it again, Yuelong. He did this in the last session where he decides to go with the bottom cushion and then put it under the lowest red to make sure it's not potable.
A lot of the newer players seem to be doing that more rather than getting back up the other end of the table.
Yeah, it's. I wonder if the more experienced players like that or not. And straight away, Alan's response is, "Oh, I'm just going to tap it then, mate." Which sometimes that could end up being a re-rack. Be able to find the betting stream.
Yeah, I'm a lot up to date now.
And another tap to the red of Yuelong this time.
This is gonna be a long night.
Yeah, that's the greatness of snooker. You don't know how long you're going to be around for. This time, I'm glad Mark Allen's decided to do something different.
Yeah.
Oh, great safety behind the brown. Tap the red on the way there to make sure it wasn't a foul.
It looks like he's covered that entire right-hand side of the table now.
Yeah, I don't think he can get to them, can he? Yeah, he's gone into the reds again. Hits the brown on the way. Behind the green, lovely shot. And I think he meant that as well. I do apologise, folks. I was meaning to get the scoreboard up. There we go. Boom. Dean Crouch says that it'll be 9-5 to Allen. Does that mean we would only have 6 frames in this final session? Allen's gone into the pack of reds. Is Ronnie O'Sullivan a pundit today, Mark, Stu?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. There's him and John Parrott.
Oh, it's John Parrott on it now.
I'm pretty sure it's John Parrott.
Oh, okay. I thought it might be Alan McManus or something like that. There's qualifiers this week for the, I think it's for the English Open. After this tournament.
Where did they do that then? Is that?
Good question. Let me have a look. Yeah, they had the Scottish Open qualifiers not long ago either. That was a couple of weeks ago. Leicester. 25th to the 30th of October. And the English Open is just before Christmas, actually, in Brentwood. I'm just jealous that they have the UK Championship in York. Oh, Alan tried to go for a long red to the bottom left, but instead he missed it, and the red came back and hit the cue ball, which can obviously leave the cue ball in a dangerous spot for his opponent.
Just waiting to see if he's left anything on.
I think he has, hasn't
Oh
he?
yeah, he's got that one to the middle.
Off the cushion, though. Ah, lovely. Cue ball hits the right cushion and lines it up for the blue.
You'd probably preferred it a bit of the other side of the blue. Well, he's got the red on the top right he can play for.
Apologies, folks. The table that we have on our screen isn't working at the moment. And it still isn't.
7.
Let me just try and fix that. No, at the moment it's not working, I'm afraid, folks.
thinking about this blue quite a lot.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's got a red here, though, below the black. I'd imagine he'll go for that, to then line up for the black. Oh, he's missed the red.
Oh.
And that might, you never know, that might just give away the frame in one visit. I think Mark Allen likes where some of these reds are. That there are some still in the pack beneath the pink. But of course, sometimes as long as you go into them and get the reds in the right places, you could easily clear up the table from a professional perspective.
Yeah, definitely. And the black's open up in play now, so that'll do him a lot of favours.
I was a bit surprised Mark Allen decided to bring it back to up the table for the yellow.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's going for the furthest red on the right, which is to get it into the bottom right. I'll tell you what, I'm surprised those cameras behind the table don't distract those players.
Yeah, it's a good job, Ron. He's not there today.
Yeah. Maybe Ronnie just doesn't want to be on TV.
Yeah.
He has confirmed he's not doing I'm a Celebrity this year.
Again.
He keeps saying he wants to, but he keeps saying I can't. It's during the snooker season. But I'm like, when have you ever cared?
Yeah. Oh, you'd be so funny on it.
I think Ronnie's one of those where he acts like he doesn't care, but I think he does deep down. I mean, we saw him
Yeah,
cry,
he
didn't
does.
we? We saw him cry when he won the World Championship this year. You can't tell me that's not caring enough for your job.
Yeah, I think he's definitely a passionate guy.
Well, we saw a bit of that from Virat Kohli earlier, who pretty much led his team of India to win their match against their rivals of Pakistan.
He's had so many heroic moments, Kohli has.
Oh, he's so good.
Yeah.
But let's just hope that's the best he does at the tournament.
Yeah.
From an English fan perspective. Mark Allen on the black. So he's currently on 27. Zhou is on 12.
27.
Jamie Burgoyne says Stu would win I'm a Celebrity. I was going to say, what bus took a trial would you be up for, Stuart?
Do you know like the eating ones they do, where they like show a thing of like you can win a cheesecake?
Oh, yeah.
I reckon
or
I'd be so. Yeah, I think I'd be so good at that.
What, as in you could eat all that animal stuff?
Yeah, I was like, I couldn't do it normally, but if I hadn't eaten for ages and I saw like a cheesecake, I'd be like, I'm doing it.
Yeah. I'd definitely give it a go. I can't say that I'd eat them all. It just depends what the context is.
Because sometimes, like, I wouldn't have eaten on the day, and then I see it on what the prize is. I'm like, oh, that looks so good.
Yeah,
The only thing is, I wouldn't want to do it for the rest of the team. I just want it for myself.
Yeah, you can imagine they say to you, Stu, you got 1 star, and you'd be like, and that's me done. I'll get the meal later off you, lads. Can I do it? Not in front of them,
Yeah.
though. Oh, nice smooth pot on the blue. Simple as, really, but there's still 7 reds left on the table, so
49.
still a bit to do for Mark Allen, but he looks like he's continuing his play from the end of the last session. And according to our live poll, Mark Allen is the favourite at 73%. smashes that red into the bottom left, and again goes placing for the blue.
I'm not sure why he hasn't been playing it for like the black or.
No, it's not like the reds are stopping him, is it? I wonder if he's going to go for the blue again after this, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe the pink. Yeah, the pink. The pink's just a little further up than where it normally is in its original spot.
Will the pink it make it more awkward for him now? I'm trying to. Can't tell where it get replaced.
I mean, it's a simple straight shot to the middle left pocket. I guess if he gets a little edge on it, it starts to go towards the reds again, but...
Yeah.
Ooh, where's that going to go? I'm not sure.
52.
Maybe he could have played more towards the blue and placed it better, but he's asked the referee for the extender.
These shots are really hard, to be fair.
Yeah.
Is he playing it?
Yeah, lovely shot.
Very nice.
Off the rest as well. I wonder how many of the fans actually know Mark Allen. They probably just know him anyway.
Yeah, they probably had been for a drink with him at some point.
Northern Ireland's a small country. Everyone knows each other some way, I think. I'm not checked how much money you get from winning this. I'll just have a look. If you haven't yet, folks, try out snooker.org. And I don't get paid to say
Pretty
that.
sure. Is that 80,000?
Oh, really? Oh, the website's down at the moment. Yeah, typical. Here I am boasting about it, and it's down when I'm asking you not to try it out. So yeah, he's on 53. Yuelong on 12.
Does Yuelong have the highest break of the tournament?
I would be able to tell you, but the bloody well website's not working. Unless World Snooker's got it on there.
It's quite bad the information you have on it because like BBC shows hardly anything for it.
I was going to say, because the thing is with BBC, they only care about the majors, don't they? They don't really show anything.
Yeah.
else. Eurosport is pretty much the main provider throughout the season.
Yeah.
And they also show the majors, so Eurosport's got the complete package. So after all that, Mark Allen's played it safe, and he's put it behind the yellow. There's still 4 reds there. Going to go into the reds. Oh, he's hit the pink.
Oh. That's always the risk of that shot.
Yeah, and because it's the pink, it's 6. Oh no, it is 4 points. Sorry.
I thought it
No.
was 6 points.
I thought it would be. Yeah. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, 59. I was going to say. I was going to say 6, but then the scoreboard said 57 for a moment. Of course, Mark Allen's making his opponent take it again. Not the frame Zhou would have wanted to start off with. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter if you lose the frame sometimes, Stuart. It's just having that confidence again, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Just get your momentum back.
Still 4 reds. 59 remaining. So still plenty of points on the table. They're just having to
How much?
get the ball back in its spot by relying on the assistant for the referee who's on the monitor to just tell them where to put it.
Looked like he got it spot on first time, and then they started messing around with it.
Oh, he's done it again. Has he popped the pink?
Mark Allen.
No, I don't think he has. No, he has. It looked like it was going in, but then the camera changed shot, so I couldn't see it go in. Mark Allen just checking out the table. So I think he can ask him to take it again. Which, if he misses the red next time, I might be wrong, but I think he could lose the frame.
Yeah, because I think... Could he see the reds?
Maybe not.
So I think it'll... It's not a free ball, is it?
Oh, apparently.
I don't...
That doesn't make any sense, because if that's a free ball, why would he play that shot?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's weird.
And you could still see the reds, so I don't know why that was a free ball.
This referee's old, maybe he doesn't know what he's doing anymore.
I'd have been challenging that if I was Zhou.
Doesn't look like there's much seats for this venue.
No.
And in Hong Kong the other day, the final between Fu and Ronnie was around 9,000, the record.
Oh yeah, that was so nice to have it over there. And
yeah, and Marco Fu to be back as well, since he's been going to quarantine for so long. Oh, Mark Allen going for a gutsy long red, and that's the thing with risks. You really are taking a risk. And he's giving Zhou another chance to visit the table. So currently we've got Mark Allen leading this 9th frame at 65. Zhou Yuelong is on 12 points. So still 59 remaining.
yeah, so he's gonna have to clear up to win this match.
Yeah. Mark Allen ahead by 53. Oh, good start. Lovely jubbly.
Great shot.
Yuelong with a great red into the middle pocket. And that's the kind of shots where you feel good about yourself, don't you, Stu, if you get those in, despite the risk involved.
Get that bit of confidence. This is a big shot now to try and hold position for a red.
Seven.
I think he's done very well there.
Yeah. Straight pink shot for the bottom left. He's just putting a bit more chalk on his cue. Walking around the table.
Having a look at the black.
Now, is that going to hit the black? Oh dear. I think he wanted the cue ball. Maybe he was hoping the black would go a bit higher than the cue ball.
Yeah, I think you want the white to be a bit up the other side. Thing is, he's gonna have to take this on because he'll be requiring snookers otherwise. taking the brain on.
Good shot.
Ah, that's brilliant.
Unless that red to the right looks tricky. It's potable, but I feel like it's also where does the cue ball go?
Yeah, I don't know how he's going to get himself on, because he needs to get on the black or pink.
Jamie Burgoyne says, Super Chat and Jamie will sing Human by the Killers. Oh, another good shot. Now, has he done enough there for the pink? Unless maybe he goes for the black. I have a feeling he wanted a bit more power so that the cue ball could have gone in a better line for the pink to go into the bottom left pocket.
Yeah, I think so too. If he does go for the black, it's going to be awkward to get the angle on the red.
Oh! He's risking it, but my word, it's paying off. All Mark Callan can do is sit there, which is probably... He's not showing the emotional affection in response to Yuelong's shots, but I'm sure deep down he knows there's some good ones there.
Can he get to the right middle?
I think that's what he's trying to go for. Yeah.
21.
Nicely
Great.
lined up.
Oh,
The black next up, maybe. So this is the last colour before he starts attempting to clear all the colours on the table. All the reds are gone now, so 34 remaining. He's only on a break of 21, behind by 32. Very, very achievable now for him to steal this frame.
yeah. I think the only problem here is going to be the yellow and the blue aren't in the nicest positions.
Oh, yes. Yes, I like the power there. Oh, no, 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 no. What's he doing?
I think that might be end of break.
Yeah. I mean, no, he can't. I mean, I would say try and double it, but they've got a green and a brown on the path maybe of trying to do that, which would could ruin everything. Let's see what he does.
I'd be trying to get the yellow towards the green and the white towards like the black.
21.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not sure what he's done there. I mean, it's still a long pot for Mark Allen, but it's very potable.
Yeah, he's given it a chance. And all Alan has to do is concentrate on the pot. He doesn't have to worry about getting on the green.
He's going to go for it. This to maybe seal the frame. Oh, he's hit it too hard. Rattles in between the cushions of that top right pocket. But I think he might just be all right, you know. Oh, he nearly had it. Nearly had it. Just a little bit more to the left and it would have been all right.
I think you can just see half of the yellow, can't he?
Yeah. Oh, he's surely giving
What
him
are you
the
doing?
yellow
What are
now.
you doing?
That didn't make any sense. He's left the yellow right in front of the middle right pocket. Marquand's taking this shot from near the bottom left. Should clip it in, no problem. 2 points and probably at least the frame. Now you'd think 27 remaining ahead by 25. Now the green, tight angle, and he gets it.
I really didn't know what he was doing on that yellow.
No, it's a shame, you know, to nearly clear up the table and then to play a careless shot like that. He's going to end up losing the last 4 frames. If you just joined us, we were talking about it earlier. Me and Stuart were talking about the afternoon session, what? Oh, so Mark Allen didn't pot the brown. He's left it at the top in the D, while the cue ball's near to the black at the bottom of the table. But we were saying that Yuelong was 4 frames to 1 up before, and then Mark Allen won the last 3 frames in the afternoon session to get it at 4-4. So really, it's Yuelong who's under pressure. 30 points between them in this frame. Oh, what a shot on the ground.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Lovely shot from Mark Allen. I didn't think he was going to go for it, but he did. And he's even popped the blue. Oh, look at this. It's on the cushion. Now for the pink. Should clear up. Yeah. Oh, yes. He's not going to bother with the black. He says, I'll save it for the next one. And it looked like he placed a 50p on the table there to say, I'll pay for the next frame. Like being at a pub playing pool. What did you think of that one then, Stuart?
I was just quite disappointed with Z. I thought he had like a couple of opportunities, but he didn't take them, and then Mark Allen's just been ruthless. So like bringing out some amazing shots there. I think he's full of confidence at the moment.
Yeah, I think Yuelong, he needs to win a frame sooner rather than later, doesn't he?
Yeah. That's 4 in a row lost now.
Yeah, 4 in a row. Started off the day great, but he's ending it pretty badly at the moment. But this is still the first to 9 frames, so still at least 4 more frames to go in this match. And already that frame took around half an hour for it to be completed. Just to let you know, folks, there is some more snooker this week in the calendar. It's the English Open qualifiers that start on Tuesday, and then they finish on Sunday. That's in Leicester. And then it's the Champion of Champions in Bolton.
Bolton?
Yeah, starts on a scary day of Halloween, 31st of October, up until the 6th of November. And then we got the UK Championship qualifiers November 5th to November 10th in Sheffield. But then the actual UK Championship will take place in York between the 12th and the 20th of November. A few of the tournaments that are normally on a bit later on in the season seem to have been brought forward, I think, because they're trying to not clash with the World Cup, maybe. Since the World Cup begins on the 20th of November.
And a few of them have said that they want to be watching the World Cup.
What's that?
I think a few of the players have said they want to be watching the World Cup.
I mean, how can you not? You know what I mean? Even if you don't watch football all year round, it's just that one tournament that everyone watches.
Yeah.
But that begins next month. I can't believe how quick it was since the last World Cup.
Well, yeah, madness, isn't it?
Where England might not even get out of the groups. We'll find out. If not, I'll support Wales instead. Well, the players are back. The Alex Higgins Trophy's just watching from its position. And then in the next few hours it will be lifted. The question is, which player will it be? So Mark Allen starts the frame. We got Miko Dillon sharing their prediction, saying Allen will win 9-6. Yes, do get your predictions in, folks. Not too late to do it. He's now on 79% on our poll to win. Yuelong on 21. So he's gone into the reds. Oh, nicely just squeezes it in between the brown and the green. And a tap on the table from Mark Allen's cue.
Yeah, I quite like the attacking safeties.
Oh, they're the best if you play it right. Pepe Pepper says, I hope Ronnie O'Sullivan wins this final. Maybe he'll win the punditry final. I don't know if that's a thing, but...
Oh, he's in trouble here.
Yeah, right behind the yellow for the Chinese snooker player.
And look how open all the reds are. Needs to get this spot on.
Jamie Burgoyne says, Jamie, if you could only save one from a burning building, would you save Alphonso Davies or Checo, as in Sergio Perez? To be honest, mate, I'd just call the fire brigade and just make sure they save them both.
Dude, I don't think Alfonso would need saving.
Yeah, Alfonso's quick. If anything, he'd come and save me.
Yeah.
And Sergio Perez normally wears his racing suit wherever he goes, and that's fireproof, so he'll be able to get out and go through the fire himself. If anything, I'd be in trouble.
Yeah. He's still the fastest player in the Bundesliga, isn't he, Alfonso?
Yeah, it's funny. They always... I never see the point in checking who was the fastest player in a Bayern Munich match, because it's like, you
Yeah.
don't even need to check. Here's a question for Burgoyne. If you were having to save only one from a burning building, who would it be? Greg Draper or Akpo Akpo? And I don't know if Burgoyne listened into our first ever Welsh Premier League commentary yesterday from Flint Town, but even though we put him in the thumbnail, Akpo Akpo was in the starting lineup, but before kickoff he got injured during the warm-up, so we didn't get to watch him yesterday. That was a sad moment.
How did that all go?
It was good, very well.
Nice.
The equipment worked. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
But we will be doing our next Welsh Premier League game. That'll actually be with Jamie Burgoyne himself. Yes, that's right, kids. He's actually going to be on a stream.
Yeah.
Get out of there. So that'll be me and Burgoyne on Tuesday night. The new Saints, the home of the Welsh Premier League champions. Oh, what is he doing here? Oh, he flicked the red. But where's he leaving it? Oh, what's he doing? I like the flick on that red to play the safe, to play it kind of safe, but then it was the aftermath that just didn't look great whatsoever.
No. He could be in real trouble now as well.
Yeah, I don't like the way he's making these shots.
He has completely lost his head from like the first session. Well, the first like 5 frames.
I mean, what I don't get is that it's some of the pots that he made as well in that last frame. They were just too risky.
Yeah.
I mean, if they work out, it's great, but it does make me think he's not in his flow right now.
No.
Burgoyne asking me, Jamie, are you busy on Tuesday night? I will be. You better be as well. Pots the red. Yeah, Mark Allen looks to be the man right now. Look at that rest pot success. 14 out of 14 in this final.
Oh, very nice.
I think that means for this final. I'm not sure. It might mean for the tournament.
I do wonder for a lot of like the younger snooker players if they've got like the wrong coaches in. Because like so many times you see like the younger players, they just seem to like lose the plot completely.
I mean, I wonder if maybe because we live in a world where, let's be honest, sports like snooker and cricket, we live in a world where people don't want to watch maybe Solvent for so long.
Yeah.
And snooker is a long sport. It's as I say, it's like a marathon. It's not a sprint.
Yeah, it is.
Even when they play the short matches of 7 frames, it can still be a long match.
21.
But yeah, you do wonder if his heart's in it for this moment. I'm not saying he doesn't want to win. It's just, but again, I don't know. This might be his first proper final, so he might be learning from it.
Yeah, definitely. But like I know from like listening to like Ronnie's interviews and stuff, he said like the biggest game changer for him was like his coach and like the sports psychologist.
Oh, he works
Steve
at Liverpool.
Peters.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was saying that like made such a big difference to his game.
29.
I wonder how much he is an hour.
Yeah, probably. He did the England cyclist team as well, I think.
Yeah, Team Sky, I think. Yeah, he's done all sorts. Pepper says, I still see Yuelong as an amateur. Maybe.
Yeah.
He might not win it today, but he's certainly going to get a lot of experience from this occasion. That I do know.
It was better than that final he had with Neil Robertson, I think, where Neil Robertson won 9-0.
Oh, God.
Was
At
that
least he got 4.
year? I felt like really sorry for him because Neil Robertson was like playing like the best snooker of his life. It's like,
I think Robertson, I might be wrong, but I'm sure he got player of the season as well.
yeah.
Mark Allen looking to be in a good place right now. He's currently got 9 reds left. He's on 43. There's still 98 remaining on the table if he pots this red, and he does so.
44.
Burgoyne says, I don't see Joe Crosland as an amateur. He's up there. Keeps playing those shots that you'd see in pool. But yet again, maybe I was that drunk that maybe we were playing pool. I can't remember.
49.
I saw a lot more reds than yellows that night, I think. Or maybe it was because he kept potting all the yellows way before I'd touched my reds.
50.
And I thought, wait, I thought this was snooker. Why am I seeing more reds than yellows? Well, I'm confused now.
You've confused me.
What's
I think
Don't
that
drink-
Joe
don't drink,
Crosland, that
that?
Joe Crosland, you can put him in any sport and he'll absolutely nail it.
Even dominoes, and that's not even
Even
a sport.
dominoes.
Yeah. When I say dominoes, I mean eating the pizza quicker than yourself.
7.
I was going to say, when is it not a sport? That's what I've always wondered.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Because, I mean, people would say snooker isn't. I mean, we could debate that, but we are on a channel called Let's Talk Sport. So we better actually say it is a sport.
Yeah, we'll say it's a sport. Because I know a lot of people get upset when they say darts is a sport.
It is, though, isn't it? I
I
think.
love the darts.
Yeah, darts is great. I always think if it's competitive, I think it's a sport.
Yeah.
Maybe even quizzing, maybe. like shows like The Chase, I'd probably say it is a sport. A lot of people say it has to be exercise and activity, and I'm like, I get that, but with snooker, you know, I'm not saying golf is an exercise, but come on.
Yeah.
Or NASCAR, come on. They can eat as much cookies as they want.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think this frame is going down very quickly compared to the previous one.
71.
Mark Allen ahead by 71, and there's not enough points left on the table for Yuelong, who would have to require snookers. But Mark Allen pots another red.
And the thing is, at the moment, their balls are going right in the centre of the pocket as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to like those bottom pockets in this session. Ooh, just got it. Pepe says Yuelong hasn't won a frame in a while. I think he turned off, actually. Well, yeah, if he loses this one, he's lost the last 5.
Mad to think it's 4-1 up.
Yeah. Yuelong watching on, he looks a little concerned. He's now going to go 2 frames behind, knowing that Mark Allen's just 3 frames away from retaining the Northern Ireland Open.
85.
Oh, he just tried to go for the quadruple there with that red.
Yeah.
Hit the
Having
cushion
lots of fun,
full
though.
time. Well, a big cheer from the crowd. The fans enjoyed that one. Nice and quick from Mark Allen. And he is leading by 6 frames to 4. Yuelong has just left for a quick break. Mark Allen, well, he's just sat back down. Looks like he's asking for a hot drink, maybe. Some of the players do quite like holding their hands on a hot mug of water, just to keep their fingers intact in a way.
Yeah.
And the grip on the cue. And some of these venues, you know, they're not the warmest of places. I remember going to the Motorpoint Arena in Cardiff in the city centre, and this was during the first couple of days of the Welsh Open tournament, where literally it was in February, and it was cold outside, and people could feel the draft inside. And when I asked some of the players afterwards, they would say, "Oh, it's cold today. It's not been easy to play."
Yeah. Well, if it's anything like Leeds, they might not put the electricity on or heating.
Yeah, that's how bad the economy's getting. Leeds can't even afford its electricity. Funny enough, my friend and colleague Sam Pigeon was at that game and had a nightmare with the reporting.
The question now is Zhou going to come back?
Oh, do you mean back into the venue, or
Back into the venue? Like...
is it me, or does Mark Allen look like he's doing some
Yeah, he does.
He's a changed man. Oh no, he hasn't fallen asleep. He's opened his eyes again and he's looked over and he goes, "Oh, I was picturing winning this match, but I've still got to play." I don't know why he just looks healthier. I'm not going to go on and say Mark Allen's lost a lot of weight, but he's definitely lost some on his face. John Higgins lost a bit of weight recently as well.
Yeah. A lot of them seem to have started up running now.
Well, yeah, they've literally copied and followed Ronnie O'Sullivan, maybe.
Yeah.
I wonder if some of them have read his book as well, which is called Running.
Frame 11.
Nearly 10 years old, that book. That was when he was in a real bad way, but was still winning world championships for fun.
Oh, what?
Oh, he's done it again.
Where's
Well, I
that?
mean, he's not had the worst of breaks in this session, but that's the worst he's done. But luckily, the cue ball went into the blue, and it's underneath and behind the blue, but there's a red next to the top left pocket, but he can't get to it, Mark Allen, because of the blue being in the way, sorry. But there is a red out of the pack that he could try and go for the bottom left pocket.
Oh,
And
he's missed
it. Oh! You know what? I thought for a moment it might still just roll in, but
No, Yuelong's got a great opportunity.
Pepe Pepper says, Alan lost £5, guys. Don't get too excited. Well, if he continues the way he's been doing it, he'll lose a few stones as well. That's the thing people got to realise. There's quite a lot of pounds in a stone. It's not that easy.
Is it 14 pounds?
Yeah, something like that.
1.
And they always say you can probably only burn off £1 or £2 a week if you're not using, well, it depends what kind of exercise. I mean, I did during the first lockdown. I remember starting it in August 2020. I did over 10,000 steps a day and just started to not eat in between meals, and I lost over a stone after 3 months.
Oh, wow.
I'll probably put it all back on now, but
How's your luck?
I don't see any obvious reds there.
I can't tell if you can get the one in the top left or not, with the yellows blocking it,
8.
or the brown.
Well, this is Yuelong's time to shine, really. He's got to get himself going. Needs a frame soon. I think now is the time to, because he would only go one behind again of Mark Allen.
Yeah, the brown's blocking that red.
Pepe Pepper says, I have the exact opposite problem. I need to put on the pounds. It's funny, some people just have that kind of metabolism, don't they? They can eat a massive Sunday lunch and they'd still not put any weight on. Burgoyne responds to Pepe and says, you need to go to Macca's, lad.
Or V-back.
Oh, is it a re-rack? I was wondering what Mark Allen was doing then. So no points scored. Re-rack it's going to be. And Mark Allen has got the hot drink he wanted. He's got his left hand over it. His right hand on the handle of the mug. And World Snooker doing some good branding there by putting the logo on the mug. Pepe saying, I actually get full really quick. I mean, to be honest, that is probably the problem. But yeah, when you get full though, you don't want to eat afterwards. Or you're going to feel
No,
sick.
definitely not.
Very long to break.
So yet again, Yuelong with the break. Much better this time.
Yeah, far better than earlier.
He's got it near the top left pocket. No reds to pot, mate. Oh, there's a long red here for Mark
Oh.
Allen.
And this would be a great shot. Ah, fantastic.
Oh, yes. Right into the bottom right pocket.
Perfect on the black as well.
I guess if you're in the zone, why not?
9.
So he's just put another red. He's going to go for the black again to the bottom right. Smashes it, goes into the reds. No luck. Unless there's that red,
16.
the closest to the pink. I think he might actually have a shot. Yeah, he's going to go for it, I think. Yep. He's aiming for the middle right pocket.
Oh, he's missed.
Oh!
Mark Allen 16.
It was like it was a sneeze right at the end of the shot, wasn't it? It was.
Yeah.
He knew how to place it, but it just didn't get it enough. I think he hit it too much on the left of the red there.
Yeah, he did.
Burgoyne says, speaking of food, should I pick up a Greg's bag before Tuesday night, Jamie? That is a great shout. I might have to pick up a Greg's myself on the way out, Burgoyne. Oh!
That's another strange shot.
I don't understand why. I get he has to touch the red to not be a foul, but did he really pick the right red there?
No, don't think so.
I mean, what happened is that there was a red that he hit towards the top cushion, bounced the cue ball off the top cushion, then the red goes and hits the brown, and it makes the brown roll to the bottom half of the table.
And that was always going to hit the brown as well.
Yeah. Well, if he pots this, he's in trouble. And he's got... Oh, that's a great shot. It's perfect with the pink as well. Yet again, Yuelong is just not in that right frame of mind. He's playing as though he wants to get out of there. Good shot, because he had to play the cue just in front of the red as well. Good shout though, Burgoyne, about Greg's. The annoying thing is, Greg's for me is normally just after 4 o'clock, and I don't finish work till 5:30.
8.
Oh, that's very kind of you, Burgoyne. He says, I could buy 2 if you want, mate. Just get me a coffee at TNS. I don't mind giving you the money for the Greg's, mate. Just if you could get me one. Yeah, for any of you, we don't get paid for saying this. We just like talking about this. But Mark Allen just popped the black again there. He's looking good on 31 now. But yeah, there's this great app which Burgoyne showed me a few months back. I haven't used it that often, but it's you get your value for your money. There's no doubt about that. Called Too Good to Go, and it's basically shops like Greg's, even local shops do it. Greg's, Starbucks, Costa, you name it. They basically give out bags of food or drinks or whatever that is basically going to go to waste. But you pay like $3.99, you get all this food. Like I went to Greg's and got like a couple of donuts, 1 or 2 pastries. It's like all that for $3.99 when you're paying over a tenner at least normally. Mark Allen gets another red, breaks up the reds again. He could go 7-4 up here and take the first 3 frames of this session and just be 2 away, where me and Stu thought maybe this could go on for quite a long night. But let's not get carried away. It could still be, but at the moment, Mark Allen is running away with this.
Yeah, with the way both of them are playing, you wouldn't expect it to last too much longer.
Thank you.
And Zhao's coming out with some awful shots.
Could you put the streets away, please?
It's the USA Grand Prix tonight. I think it's just started. I'm not sure, but apparently the Red Bull budget punishment has been delayed. I don't know why, but that might be to do with their co-owner passing away in the last 24 hours. Yeah, they went over the budget cap, didn't they?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, they've got to get punished. In my eyes, you can't. Yeah, that's against the rules, as they say. Another blue for Mark Allen. So he's ahead by 48. We've still got 91 remaining on the table. Burgoyne says the two on the way to Oswestry, they're like 5-ish. You'll have to send me the postcode for them. I mean, I'll have to figure. I normally go through Owlsmere on my way to TNS's ground on the scooter.
How is life on the scooter?
I'm not gonna lie. I've not used it in the last 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
Not really been going anywhere with it. So, but I love it. Of course, this time of the year, you need to be wearing extra layers.
Yeah.
It could
Did
get
you get your helmet?
What's that?
Did you get your helmet?
Yeah, you've seen the helmet, haven't you?
You showed the one you were gonna get. I didn't know if you actually got it or not.
Oh right, sorry. Yeah, I got that back in April.
Oh, nice. Yeah, it did look really nice.
I keep thinking you've seen my scooter, but it was Joe and Burgoyne that have seen it.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I haven't used it as much, but at this time of the year, it's not inviting to. But you still see motorbike riders and all that about.
Yeah.
Just got to be a bit careful.
44.
But I shall be using it to get to the game on Tuesday night. And there's a couple of reds here for Mark Allen to go for. Yes.
45.
No problem. Straight into the bottom right pocket. I forgot what they call it, Stuart, when you hit a red, when you get a red hitting another red to put it in the pocket.
Oh, a plant.
Plant, that was it.
Yeah. They're just going in the pocket so cleanly as well at the moment.
Surprised World Snooker haven't done a charity idea of every time a plant shot is made, we'll plant a plant for charity.
50.
Yeah. They get on to them. Like.
Mark Allen 50.
So Mark Allen finishes that on 66, so, and there's exactly 67 remaining. So not much wiggle room for Yuelong. He's been able to get a tap on the reds on the bottom half of the table to bring it back up to the top cushion and just behind the yellow. But again, it's just a safety shot, but Mark Allen can see at least 3 or 4 reds. One of them is potable. It's a long red. Oh, just missed, but it might go into the middle pocket. Oh, a bit lucky, but and he does make the signal towards his opponent there, which nothing you can do about that. It just happens.
Thank you.
Snooker guards are with him right now.
Yes.
But with some of the shots he's been playing, he deserves that.
Mark Allen 1.
Wow, look at this. Burgoyne about that Too Good To Go app. Best I got was a Greg's in Shrewsbury. Got 6 sandwiches, 4 sausage rolls, 8 bread rolls, 10 cakes for £2.59. Did you do something no man should do to the lady behind the till or something, Burgoyne? Did you offer her your services?
Should probably like triple for order then.
So, 59 remaining. I think it's more just clear up the reds at least to just make sure Zhou Yuelong doesn't try and play a snooker game. Oh, has he got it? Oh, he's missed it, Mark Allen. Tried to go for one of the reds to the middle right pocket. Always tough, but you can tell he just wants to get the frame done. Now, Yuelong, what can he do with this? He's just popped that red that Mark Allen missed.
Kind of really getting behind him now, and the Zhou. That's the one thing I like with snookers. The crowd, like they seen the person who's losing, the crowd always seem to get like behind them, like they want them to do well.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Very long 8.
Yeah, he's played another safety. I think Yuelong knows that this frame is probably going to be Mark Allen's, but he won't let it be his without a fight.
Oh, another brilliant long shot from Mark Allen.
Yeah, not much he can get wrong at the moment. Just 2 reds left on the table. He's ahead by 60, 50 remaining. I think Yuelong's, yeah, he's conceded the frame. So, Mark Allen. What an evening for him so far. We've had 3 frames, and he's won all 3 of them. A hat-trick for Mark Allen. Leads the match by 7 frames to 4. He's just 2 away from retaining the Northern Ireland Open. And that means that his Chinese opponent hasn't won a frame. He's lost, as in this evening session, but also has lost the last 6 in a row. Final or no final, you can't play like that, Stuart.
Yeah, definitely not. Really disappointing how he's been playing this last session. Some of the shots he just doesn't seem to have like thought about, like that one where he hit the red at the top. That was like, anyone who's like amateur at snooker knows that's gonna hit the brain, yet he still like went and played it.
Yeah. I'm not sure why he's trying to play like that, you know. It just makes no sense. Pepe Pepper says, babyface Yuelong probably crying right now. But at the moment, the light's coming back down again. Dark in the room before they start this frame. It'll be the 12th frame.
He does look like he's meditating each time.
Say that again.
He really does look like he's meditating, Mark Allen, just
He
like
does.
with his coffee, and it's just like.
If you're not a subscriber, folks, then what are you doing? Click that subscribe button to Let's Talk Sport. Give us a follow. You're home for live snooker watch-alongs, especially the majors of the UK Championship, the Masters, and the World Snooker Championship that is coming up this season. We've hardly touched the iceberg, really, with the season so far. We so far covered the British Open final and the Hong Kong Masters final.
Did you see any of that new snooker event thing?
Sorry, say that again, Stuart.
Did you see any of that new? They had like that new snooker thing, didn't they? Starting.
Thank you, frame 12.
No, I don't. Do explain.
Mark Allen to break.
Oh, I can't remember what it was now. There was meant to be something else started with a snooker.
Oh, okay. What, is like a new event or?
Yeah, like a new event, but I forgot what it was.
Let me try and Google it. Oh, Yuelong's missed again, and the cuble's gonna. Oh no, it's gone
No,
into
I-
the pocket.
Mark Allen 4.
Oh, he just
I'm pretty
can't get
sure.
it right.
I'm pretty sure he just made shit then.
Oh, he completely missed it, way off, didn't he? It's not. It wasn't even close. Yeah, not good. Well, I think after this frame, it's the mid. It's what is it? The session break. So
Yeah.
I think at this rate, Yuelong will certainly want that, especially if he doesn't win this frame. Because if Mark Allen wins this one, he's only one away.
One.
I am looking at news stories for snooker to just see if.
I might be because he said about doing some stuff on it. I thought.
I mean, there's
can't
some
remember
story here that's saying that Snooker Scene magazines to continue with new ownership. Woo!
what- Oh, Q School was it?
Oh, Q School, yeah, I've heard
I
of
think that's
that. What are they saying about that?
Oh, I was just saying, I've seen if you've seen any of it.
No, it's they normally do that at the end of the season, don't they?
Oh, it's at the end of the season.
I think so.
Six.
And Mark Allen's actually missed one.
Mark Allen 6.
Oh, blimey.
Yulong's got to take his opportunity here.
One. Eight. Nine.
Apparently Ronnie O'Sullivan's writing a new book.
Oh, awesome.
He's already written 3 novels. What can he not
Yeah.
do?
16.
He even wrote a cookbook. Can't write it. Well, at the moment, Yuelong is ahead, 16-10 in this 12th frame.
17.
Come on, Yuelong, you got to fight back here. He knows he can do this. He started off the match well in the afternoon session. He pots the black. Oh, I think he might just be okay after relying on the pack of reds to just be in a position for him to pot the next red. Oh, is that red in the way on the middle pocket? Maybe not. Should tap this in. Yep.
I love the backspin he got on that.
Yeah. Lined up with the black. Lovely on the right hand side. Pots the black.
32. Three.
Now the reds.
What?
Oh, he's done it again.
Hey.
It's like one moment he's there, the next he isn't. So Yuelong has just gone back to his seat after a terrible shot on the black. It was so wide for that middle left pocket. Now, has he set Alan up? I think he might have. Tight this, but he should get it. Going for the bottom left. He gets it. Just avoids the middle right pocket with his cue ball.
Wait, he didn't only like miss that, he like missed it by a mile.
Yeah. Well, Mark Allen's on 11, so 22 behind of Yuelong's 33. Make that 20.
3.
Pots the red.
4.
The only good thing for Yuelong is like the black and pink are in a bit awkward positions at the moment.
Well, I'll say this now. From what I'm seeing, I think Allen can clear this up.
Yeah.
The reds are scattered everywhere. It'll be challenging to place the cue balls and for his coloured shots, but I think it's there for him to do it.
Yeah,
think
that's
he'll-
very nice for him.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks as though he's going to play a lot with the blue. He's on to the blue again. 5 reds left.
$15. 16. 21.
New York City are through to the next round of the MLS Cup playoffs. They've just beaten Montreal 3-1. They won the MLS Cup last year, so they're still there, the defending champions. Back with the snooker. Mark Allen just one away from levelling Yuelong on the score for this frame.
27.
And this will be a concern for Yuelong to go into the break. I mean, he needs a break, I think, oh, as I say that, oh, Mark Allen. Oh, he's got lucky again with the red. That's 2 frames in a row. I do feel for Yuelong there, but again,
Yeah.
there's nothing you can do about it.
No.
So that leaves him with just 2 reds left, and I think he's got the cue ball nicely on the blue as well. Oh, lovely shot.
43. 44. 40.
Now for the final red of the table.
41.
Looks as though he's going to go for the blue again. That's been the theme for this frame for him. Red and a blue, red and a blue. And there it goes into the middle right pocket. Nicely placed for the
46.
yellow. But it looks as though Stuart, Mark Allen's about to go 8-4 up.
48.
Yeah, that the mid-session interval hasn't done Zhou any favours at all. I thought he'd have come back all guns blazing, but it doesn't seem to be that way at the moment.
Well, he's popped the green, and you can hear from the roar in the crowd that should cement this frame. Exactly what the home crowd ordered going into this session when they gave in their tickets this evening. I mean, it's not over yet for Zhou Yuelong, but it would mean now he has to win every frame.
And the way he's playing, you just couldn't see that at all.
So
He come
Mark
back to the
Allen's
table?
missed the brown. So he's behind by 28, 22 remaining, but that means he needs a couple of snookers.
Two snookers.
I just don't know how. I'll be honest. When I watch snooker and they play like this, I know I wouldn't have the right frame of mind.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's trying there, and he's just given a open goal probably for Mark Allen to pop this brown into the top left pocket. Oh no, I thought Mark Allen was just going to go for that. That's a great safety shot. To be honest, that placement there for Mark Allen just shows who's in the room right now.
Yeah, it. That's a great return shot. Has he left him on though?
Pot the brown, Mark Allen. Will he clear up the table? I think he will. Not an easy blue for him to go for here because the cue ball's on the cushion.
9.
There it goes. Oh, has the pin gone in again? Has he got lucky again? He has as well. Everything's going Mark Allen's way, and he walks straight off, knowing that he is 1 frame away from, as he just walked past, the Alex Higgins trophy. That will be in his hands if he continues like this. 8-4 to Mark Allen.
Okay.
And I think, I might be wrong, but I think it's a mid-session interval now. Because normally it's after 4 frames that they have a break. So Mark Allen leading 8 frames to 4. Yuelong, Stuart What's going on with him at the moment?
I think he's just like lost his confidence and he's not got his usual rhythm. And I think he's like he looks defeated already.
It looks as though the announcers in the venue right now just must be break time if the announcer is there.
They got 15 minutes to get all their drinks.
Is that how long the break is normally?
They say it is, but it doesn't usually seem to be. They seem to go a bit over, but then it's probably trying to get everyone back on time.
Well, we're going to end our current poll that we started at the beginning. And it was 79% of you that went for Alan to win this final. Yuelong only 20% after 164 votes. We're just going to start a new poll. And we're going to ask you if Yuelong can turn this around. So the poll's up. We've asked you if Yuelong can turn this around. The options are no chance or yes. Yes. Oh, great. I spelled yes wrong. I've somehow put an H at the end of it. Yes. Yes. Sounds like Alan Partridge.
Yeah.
Oh dear. Anyway, me and Stuart are going to have a quick break, but don't go anywhere, folks, as we'll be back for the beginning of the 13th frame in about 10 minutes' time. So don't go anywhere. We'll be back in just a bit. And welcome back. Sorry for the delay, folks. They've just started the first frame since the mid-session interval. I was on the toilet for too long. I didn't have to admit that, but I thought I'd admit that to the public. We've actually had 42 votes since we put that new poll up before the break. And yep, 71% of you have gone for no chance. But at the moment, Mark Allen's already on 14, and that's his current break as well. He's just put a nice red there. And maybe our watch along won't last very long tonight, Stu.
No, it doesn't look like it.
I'll just refresh the
He's
scoreboard.
in with the balls already.
22.
Funny enough, they were talking. I was watching a bit of Eurosport just before, in between in the mid-session interval, and Ronnie O'Sullivan, I think, had a dig at Mark Selby. He said, he said because there was a shot that Zhou got completely wrong in terms of safety,
Yeah.
and Ronnie O'Sullivan, nothing he could have done, and he literally said no player could have sorted that out. And then guess what he said? Even Mark Selby, if he had 25 minutes, he still wouldn't have been able to play. That was such a kick in the teeth, I thought. I'm sure he doesn't. I don't know. I'd imagine they're friends, but it just made me laugh.
So, he does make me laugh.
And they also showed a bit of filming of Alan McManus and Ronnie O'Sullivan at the Crucible back in July, wearing t-shirt and shorts. And then apparently it's because they were filming on the hottest day of the year.
Oh.
So if you've just joined us, welcome. Be sure to subscribe and give us a like if you're enjoying the stream. This could potentially be our last frame of the final, but Mark Allen has just placed the brown up. Well, he's hit the brown into the top cushion and has played it behind the yellow to the left of it. Yellow isn't in its original spot, so it's a bit closer towards the top cushion. So Mark Allen goes and sits back down. He was able to get a break of 23. Still plenty of points left on the table, 115. Dre 713 asking, do you show the actual match or is it just commentary? Just commentary. Dre, we don't have the rights to show it. Oh, is that a safety shot? He's done it again.
Yeah, some of his shots.
No safety whatsoever. Dre says, great channel, by the way. Thank you very much. It's funny, they were showing footage during the mid-session interval, and it looked as though Yuelong was... oh, he's missed the red, Mark Allen. He's given his team... not his team, his opponent another chance. Mark Allen knows he should do better there, really, but he did have to use a rest to make the shot. Can I get this red?
Oh, he's missed. He's had some real bad misses. This, like, even session, zeros.
Just hasn't been there, has he? As I was saying, they've got footage of him in the mid-session interval, just literally sitting around looking on his phone. It looked as though he was sitting somewhere not far from where the crowds would be, where they could go to the toilet and stuff. Outside outside where the snooker table is. What a double!
Oh, I got
Mark
another
Allen.
double. He's full of confidence right now.
He is, yeah. Could this be the visit that wins him this year's Northern Ireland Open?
They're saying on the punditry before about how relaxed and calm he looked, like doing his little zen with his coffee. And then you never ever see him like that normally.
No.
Well, it's definitely working for him.
6.
Can you get the black? Yep. I was just noticing the Barcelona score. It's on ITV4 tonight, that game, and they're already 3-0 up against Athletic Bilbao, and it was only 35 minutes in.
I'm absolutely devastated about Union Berlin because they lost
2-0,
today.
wasn't it?
Yeah.
Against Bochum of all
2-1.
teams.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did Bayern win?
Yeah, pretty sure Bayern won, so they're like a point behind them now.
Oh dear. How long would it last?
Yeah, can't imagine it lasting too much longer.
I'm just checking the... Yeah, 2-0 against Hoffenheim yesterday.
I was hoping they'd at least hold on to like their World Cup.
Oh, they might still.
I think there's like it's about 4 more weeks of matches. I think there is.
Yeah, just under that, I'd say.
29.
Yeah.
You've got next weekend. Yeah, you've got 3 more weekends.
3 is it?
Mark Allen then. Pots another red. You've got 2 reds under the pink, 1 red to the left of those, then a red on the bottom cushion to the right of the black, then a red near the right bottom cushion, and a red not far from the right middle pocket. Yellow is out of its spot at the moment on the top cushion. And he's just smashed that black into the bottom left.
47.
He's going to keep hearing those claps for each shot at the moment. Yuelong would have been happy just to play a good shot in this session.
Just needs the 2 more reds now, Mark Allen.
So, Mark Allen at this rate is going to have won every frame in this session.
Okay.
Yeah.
We both said to each other, me and Stu, you know, both players need 5 frames to win this final.
Yeah.
I mean, Mark Allen did just that. Without a response. So 67 remaining. 68 he's got. And you can hear that cheer in the crowd. They know it. He's got one hand on the trophy. Snooker's relied on now. And he pops that red. Fist pumps in the air as well.
Fist pump. Right, it's always a huge relief after you get that red.
Relief and a bit of pressure off his shoulders maybe from the home crowd. He's popped that black. Alan McManus did say as well before that he would rather play in front of fans that wouldn't want him to win. Mark Allen.
I'd be the same, to be fair. Oh, that's another beautiful shot.
Just jiggles in there. Now for the pink. He's going to go for that middle left. Oh, look at how he's broke those 2 reds up as well. But as you can tell, the crowd are now partying with him.
61.
Can he get the century?
Yeah, we haven't had a century break, have we?
No.
In this evening's session. Just 2 reds left on the table. Now just the 1. And then the black, just 1 red remaining.
76.
I think 76 break.
77.
Do you ever remember on BBC when, if any final finishes early, they'd play Coasts straight afterwards,
Oh yeah.
just to fill up the slot? So here we go then. Now it's just the enjoyment for Mark Allen to just clean up the table. He's done it yet again. Winning it the once at home on home soil must be beautiful, but to do it again, to relive what he did last year, must feel even sweeter. Just the brown, blue, pink and black to go. The colour is green on that table, not just for the game of snooker, but for Northern Ireland tonight.
Yeah.
He's normally known
Yes.
for wearing the green on the back of his waistcoat, but not this week.
There's the century.
There's the century. 125. And there we go then. He smashes it in, and he has smashed it home tonight. 5 frames in a row that he's been able to get this evening. But he also, let's not forget, he also won 8 frames in a row if we include the afternoon session. Mark Allen is the Northern Ireland Open winner of 2022. So that's 2 years in a row now. He has been unbeaten here at Water Park Hall. Fantastic achievement for him. Stuart, what did you think to that then? I mean, really, there just wasn't a contest at the end, was there?
Yeah, it's disappointing when they went in with it being like 4-4. You thought the evening session might have been quite close, but Mark Allen was like at his best, and Zhou was like nowhere near his best. So yeah, well
nice.
deserved by Mark Allen.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll tell you what, if he can play a bit like that throughout the season, who knows? I'm not saying World Championship contender. Let's just see how he goes. But I think if he can pick up 1 or 2 more titles this season, going ahead of the Crucible, you know, why can't he go further than he hasn't been before?
Yeah, definitely. Some of his shots that like match were like some of the pots were like so clean going in, which like is usually a sign of like the top players. I was wondering what that noise was then, but then it's that 365 just changed to the football.
Did it change to Barca for you?
Yeah,
Yeah, it did to me as well.
Really loud. I was like, "What's that?"
Yeah, Yuelong just having an interview with Mr. McManus. He's asking, or he's saying to Zhou that he's a long way from home. He's complimenting the Northern Irish crowd, which, as you'd expect, the fans enjoyed that. I do love a bit of McManus. He's good at talking snooker.
Yeah, he's brilliant.
Interesting, Mark Allen saying he could have been 5-1 down in that afternoon session, but he says even though it was 4-4 in the afternoon session, he felt as though he had won, he was going to win the match. McManus says to Alan, wouldn't it be nice if every tournament was in Belfast? No, nice touch there. Alan saying, this is what we do in Northern Ireland, we support our own. He just looks healthier. I don't know what it is. He just looks happier. You know, he doesn't look.
Yeah, I was about
concerned
to
or
say
anything.
that.
Also nice to see his two daughters there with his partner to support them. Was it 80 grand they get for winning this?
I'm pretty sure. I don't know why I had 80 grand in my head, but that's in my head for some reason.
Pepe Pepper says it was 4-4 after the first session, but Ronnie didn't manage to win another frame. He's in the studio tonight, Pepe. He's not playing. Oh, so £35,000 is what you get for runner-up.
Ah.
And there we go, he lifts the trophy. I'll tell you what, you could probably fit 2-3 pints in that.
You probably could. How do we get one?
You have to win it, Stu. Yeah, there we go. He's done the impression. I want to drink it. Yeah, you could put quite a bit of Guinness in that. But yeah, there we go then. Mark Allen winning the World Snooker Championship, and now his kids are ruining the snooker table by putting their worn socks on the table, which is a bit annoying for those people who have to do the logistics and go, oh great, it needs a new cough now.
Yeah, I bet you ever looked after the venues, like bloody kid.
Well, it'd be them against the crowd, that's for sure.
Yeah.
But anyway, Stuart, how was that final for you? I just wish there was a bit more of a fight though from his Chinese opponent.
Yeah, it's a disappointing final because like you always want it to be competitive. You don't like to see it be one-sided like this. But then Mark Allen just has to do the job at the end of the day.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, anyway, I think we're going to pretty much wrap it up here. But as always, it's been a pleasure to have Stuart Davies to keep me company on this stream. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it's been a pleasure. Always good joining you, mate.
And the same to you, my friend. Before we go, just to let you know, our next live commentary will be this Tuesday night at Park Hall for live Welsh Premier League football between the New Saints and Carnarvon Town. That'll be with myself and Jamie Burgoyne. So you've got the two Jamies. You've got every Jamie to choose from on Tuesday night. You could say there's not enough Jamies, but that's what you've got on Tuesday night. So do join us then at 7:45 p.m. UK time. And of course, many more streams to come as always, whether that's snooker, football, tennis, F1, MotoGP, you name it. Plenty of things to look forward to here, as always, on Let's Talk Sport. Before you leave, do click that subscribe button and be kept up to date on our future content. But for now, it's good night to Stuart Davies, good night to you lot at home, and a very, very good night to Mark Allen and his family, as I'm sure he'll be drinking 2 free pints out of that trophy later on. What can they say about Northern Ireland? Hey, it is for their own, and he's won it in front of his people. Good night.